I am a woman in tech, and in the middle of all the pressure, deadlines, and constant problem solving, I found myself needing something softer. That was how fashion became therapy for me. People often see fashion as something external, something you wear, something you show. But for me, fashion has always felt deeper than that. For me, fashion is art, it is emotion, it is expression, it is healing. And honestly, that is one of the biggest reasons I started learning how to sew. While I'm grateful for that part of my life being a woman in tech, tech can be intense. That is the truth. It is fast, it is structured, it is demanding, it stretches your mind, your energy, and focus. You are constantly solving problems, meeting expectations, thinking, building, fixing, and delivering. And somewhere in the middle of all of that, I realized I needed a soft place to land. I needed something that would let me breathe again. Something that didn't only demand from me, but give back to me. Something that allowed me to slow down, to feel, to create and reconnect with myself. That is what fashion became to me. Not just fashion as clothing, but fashion as art, fashion as therapy, fashion as a way of finding myself again. Because sometimes life becomes so heavy, so loud, and so overwhelming that you begin to lose the touch with a part of yourself that once felt alive. The creative part, the soft part, the expressive part, the part of you that doesn't just want to survive, but want to feel. And that was me. I wasn't just looking for a new hobby, I was looking for release. I was looking for peace. I was looking for a way to turn straight into something beautiful. So I started learning to sew. Not because I had everything figured out, not because I was already skilled, not because I knew exactly what I was doing. I started as a beginner with curiosity, with emotions, with a desire to create. And with every stitch, I felt like I was doing more than learning a skill. I felt like I was rebuilding something inside of me. Sewing taught me to slow down, to be present, to accept mistakes, to try again, and to trust the process. And maybe, just maybe, that is why it means so much to me. Because healing is a lot like sewing. It is delicate, it takes patience, it takes time. Sometimes things come apart before they come together. Sometimes the process looks messy before it becomes beautiful. But stitch by stitch, something begins to form. That is what this journey feels like for me. I'm not just learning how to make clothes, I am learning how to express myself, how to create beautiful peace with my own hands, how to give my emotion somewhere to go, how to find calm in the middle of pressure, how to turn art into relief. Through fashion, I am learning that beauty is not shallow. Creativity is not a waste. Softness is not weakness. And starting over is not failure. For some people, sewing may just be fabrics and threads, but for me, it is becoming part of my healing, part of my story, part of the way I return to myself. That is why I started this journey to create, to breathe, to grow, to heal, to find myself through fashion. And this is only the beginning. Yes, this is just the beginning. So if you've ever felt overwhelmed, stretched, disconnected, or in the need of a creative space to breathe. I hope this journey reminds you that healing can look different for everyone. Sometimes healing looks like art. Sometimes it looks like fashion. Sometimes it looks like picking up something new and letting it slowly bring you back to life. For me, it looks like sewing. This is me finding myself through fashion. This is me learning to sew. This is me stitching my story. And I'm so glad you are here. I didn't start sewing just to make clothes. I started sewing to make space for myself again. Thank you for watching and see you in my next episode.